Hello, everybody. My name is Hurley Quaresma, and I am doing my project on social media vlogs about Facebook and the history of Facebook and from where it was before to where it is now. And I am really excited because I feel like out of all the social media apps, this is one I grew up using the most. My entire family has used Facebook and still uses Facebook, and I think it's such an interesting one because it is one of the most popular social media apps. It owns Instagram, and I feel like it set a vision for all of these other social media apps to be where they are today. So, yep. So I'm doing my project today on Facebook. So let's get started. It all started in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We all heard of Mark Zuckerberg. He's one of the 5th richest people in the entire world. And as I said, the idea of Facebook started in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which is home of the famous Ivy League school, Harvard University. Facebook started in Mark Zuckerberg's dorm room in Harvard. So back in 2003, only a year after I was born, actually, Zuckerberg was a freshman at Harvard College. It started off as an app called Face Smash, which was not like it is today. The app was created to be almost like a judgmental app where you'd rank people, or at least like rank students based on their attractiveness. Like you would rate them. It was specifically meant for people or like students who were there, who were in the school, who were in Harvard. And however, this app violated the school's violations and policies, so it was shut down after 2 days of it being active. Then Zuckerberg partnered with two other students at the university, and their names are Savrin, Moskowitz, and Hughes. I might be butchering those names, but those are the names of the people he partnered with to get to the project of where Facebook is today. It was mainly popular in the university community. It got around to a lot of huge Ivy League schools such as Stanford, Yale, Brown. And by the end of its first active year, it has 6 million people active. And not just students. Like, they had people active outside of the US, people in high school, and like as we know now, the app is one of the most widely used social media apps. And it was launched in February of 2004. This app that actually became active and used by all of these students and people outside of the US. It just became more broad so that more people could use it. And now, as I said, it's one of the most widely used social media apps, aside from maybe Instagram, which is actually owned by Facebook. So, as for the Facebook logo, now the Facebook logo is one that we can all recognize. We've all seen it. Infamous for its bright colors, the F on it, and the rectangular shape of the app. So the F can stand for multiple things. Of course, the F stands for the word Facebook, which is the name of the app. And it can stand for the word friends. So the F uses a version of the Helvetica font. And I thought that was really interesting because it's like a customized version that they made specifically just for that app. And Zuckerberg chose the colors he did because I actually found this really interesting. He actually suffers from a specific type of colorblindness where he couldn't see specific shades of red or green colored pigments, which is why the app logo uses these colors. Also, according to like a lot of people, the app uses these colors because if you look at any impulse buy you make or anything you like just direct your attention to, colors have the biggest impact on where your impulse buys come from, what you're doing, anything like that, because it drags you in. And 90% of impulse buys come from just colors alone, like color theories and everything like that. So the color blue and white, it's supposed to be one of the cleanest, neatest colors, and I feel like a lot of people use this color of the shade of blue to associate themselves not only with cleanliness, but they also associate it with technology. And I feel like when you think about the future, you think of like blue and technology and all this going on, and white and blue just seems like such futuristic colors. So this is why Facebook chose these colors for the app, so it can market to people even better. And Facebook is supposed to be seen as like new technology, so many ways to like contact people, communities, all of this. So that's where that blue comes from, and it's so interesting how these colors can make such a difference. So, yep, that's about the Facebook logo. So, some of the many features about Facebook. The first one that I found one of the most interesting is that you can create a business page within your account. So I did this a while ago when I was trying to start an art account. I created a business page and I just named it Hurley's Art, and you can do this with anything, but I did it for an art account. So it's connected to my actual main profile, like my main Facebook, and you can just click a button where you could switch from your page to your main profile. So your main profile is essentially just where you post like any other, you share pictures, you probably follow family, friends, and share your status, whatever it is. Whereas your page, you can kind of promote or help out. And this kind of leads me to a little bit of what the next feature is. The next feature would be the way that through posts you can join and interact with so many communities. You can do it through the interactive online chat like Messenger, or you can even do it through the comment section. Or, as I just mentioned, how Facebook has pages such as like my art account or my art page. But Facebook does it, or not really Facebook, but users can use Facebook in order to make these pages about whatever they want to. I'm a part of a few like Facebook pages, such as for my dog. I'm a part of like, it's called Bernedoodle Lovers, and they're all like what my dog is, like his breed, and then there are people who own the same breeds that give tips and tricks. I also follow another one for my dog called Veterinary Help, so it's like certified veterinarians can actually respond to you if you have any issues. And it's just such a great way, like through these pages, comment sections, through Messenger, whatever it is, it's such a great way to interact and join all of these communities with people who have similar interests to what you have. And I think this is what makes Facebook so separate towards anything else, is you can actually, as I said, link it to your account, and you can create all these pages that all of these people can join, and it just creates a huge community of people who can interact worldwide. And then the final one I like to mention would be Facebook Marketplace. This is just like any other reselling app. I like to think of it as one big garage sale. You can resell your clothes, you can resell furniture, you can actually sell like your art or stuff that you make, and you can do it to your community or people worldwide. You can ship it to them, and it's so interesting because, as I said, all of these features are all Facebook. Like these are all features that come along with Facebook, and this is what makes this app so different from so many others, is the way that the features can just completely overtake and make it so enjoyable, the experience so enjoyable, and enhances everything. So the finances of Facebook. Facebook makes about $116.6 billion a year. Last year was actually less than the previous year, and each day alone, Facebook makes about $236 million a day. That's a lot of money. And Facebook makes most of their money based on digital advertising. Mark Zuckerberg makes about $23.4 million a year, which actually sounds like a lot, but it's only about 94% more than the average employee, which still is significantly more. But you would think with the top selling app in the world, he would make more. But yeah. So there are a few pros and cons about Facebook. Let's go over some of the pros. So the first pro that I have, it's very useful for promoting. As I mentioned before, promoting is a huge thing on Facebook. It makes most of its money just based on advertisements. And you can make these pages to help promote what you do. So promoting can be very beneficial in the sense of a pro for Facebook. Another pro for Facebook would be staying connected. I think with staying connected, this is the most obvious answer, is that you can stay connected through Facebook, through your friends and family, and there's so many different things you can go through. And as I mentioned before, for the final pro, it can help you find people with so many similar interests. And you can go through all these pages and everything on where you can find these similar interests with other people. As I do with art or my dogs or anything like that, there's so many opportunities for you to help find people with similar interests on Facebook. Some of the cons about Facebook would definitely be a lot that other apps also consume. First of all, it can be a very addicting app, as most social media apps are. Facebook can get you very addicted and you won't be able to put your phone down. That'll cause a lack of sleep. It'll cause you to be spending all your time on Facebook, less time, or on social media in general. But Facebook is particularly one of the hardest ones because, as I said, there's so many routes you can go down. You can go to find people of your interest. You can go shopping. You can see all these ads. You can see what your friends are doing, what your family's doing. So it can be a very addicting app. Another con would be privacy concerns, as any app has. Some of these concerns can lead to identity theft and you having so many accounts where they are impersonating you. Another thing is insecurities and jealousness. I feel like on Facebook you're going to see people that are doing things that you might want to be doing. There's a perception or like a barrier where between real life and social media where people will only post the good things, and this can cause jealousy and concerns because you're like, I want to be doing this. So that's a con because you don't know the truth, so you're just assuming they're living a marvelous, amazing life with no worries in the world. So you can cause jealousy and make you want to change who you are, which isn't necessary, but that's one of the cons that Facebook can cause. A few helpful tips for Facebook. Number 1, use the features to your advantage. I mean, you can use all these Facebook pages and everything to promote what you're doing, to promote and manage your business. There's so many features that I just went over and I just explained that you can use to help boost yourself and to boost your own advantage. Like, one of the features that I said would help would be creating a business page. As I said, that would be the best way to help, like, to make and promote whatever your business is or whatever you're doing, is to use the features to your advantage. Another thing is post frequently and ensure the quality is high. Like, when you're posting, make sure you're posting with credibility. You're posting all the time. And my final tip would be to post directly to Facebook. Don't post here and there where
you're unsure of what to post next, or you're posting on YouTube where you don't want to, because you don't want to post it directly to Facebook. Posting directly on Facebook will grab your viewers' attention so much better. They won't have to go through links, they won't have to go through anything, but just watching your video directly, therefore getting more views and audience. And also, that also gains your credibility, because they can trust you to just post it directly onto the site.
So some of the Facebook best practices. The first one is one that I kind of already went over, but consistent posts. You keeping a consistent post calendar, maybe having a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You post every single week on those days. And so people can look forward to your post. Be like, oh, this person's posting on this day, so I have to go tune in. Or even like live videos or reels. It doesn't matter. Just keep your posts consistent. Next would be pinning posts that are important. So a lot of people don't know that you can pin posts on Facebook, and you can pin it and pin the most important posts so that it can advertise to your liking. It can promote to your liking. You can choose what you pin that you think when someone opens up your page, it'll be able to pull your audience in and be like, here's the first thing you see, so that's how you can pull your audience in, by seeing or promoting a post that really shows who you are, what your page is. And the final one is to really know your audience. Know when they want you to post. Know what they want you to post. Like, while you're posting, try and keep it so that you can really monitor how much your audience is liking this post, how much your audience likes one post as compared to another, or a type of content compared to another, because then you can kind of shift it over to not only your needs but your audience needs, so that you can better promote everything. So that is my project for the social media vlog part 2. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, learning about what Facebook is and how to get better at it and promote yourself even better. Thank you for watching. Bye.